Oh!
Or y'all ever like be talking or texting somebody and like their way of spelling alright was A-R-D?
Yes. that's how we did it in Baltimore.
Really?
That is exactly interesting. It's not I, it's art. Or.
Yeah, like I heard people say it like that, but I didn't know people spelled it like that in Texas. Ard. Like, yeah. Ard.
It's either
you can spell it like that in Texas.
It's either A-R-D, A-R-E-D, or O-A-R-D.
What? If I seen O-A-R-D, I really would not know how to respond to that. Like, what?
Interesting.
What is that?
Or.
We just got.
Damn, we just really just say it like that.
We just got our height with varying numbers of eyes.
Yeah, either A-I or I-I. I even seen I-I-T-E.
I think what it is, for Baltimore, T's don't really exist. We don't say Baltimore, it's Baltimore. So we say I, no, it's I or R.
Yeah, I don't think we say the T either, but we acknowledge that it is there. Anyway.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to a new episode of the Sleeping in Class podcast.
I am Anthony.
I'm Mike.
Your boy Rich Frazier.
And I'm Yusuf.
We got some stuff to talk about today, y'all boys.
Bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff. April has been, I don't know. It feels like it's been going on forever. Like I feel like so much stuff is happening in this month.
We're only halfway through it.
Yeah,
It's like
barely over halfway. But yeah, as y'all know, the greatest anime of the season has debuted last week, and even though we got that filler ass episode to start it
2
off.
weeks ago,
yeah.
but
it really started.
One.
Yeah, it really started last week, and we forgive y'all for that episode based on this one because they gave everybody a little shine. It wasn't filler. It was just like this is how we kicking everything off. It was really a beginning.
As long as we get a shit ton of episodes this season, like we did.
Yeah. Don't pull an Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
No, there's 20.
we only get 10. Like,
No, it's 2023 or 24 this season.
Okay. Well, it was it 24 last season?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So because the first season was short.
Yeah,
the
first
season,
one was a normal length. But this one is.
So after that, are they going to just continue this like 20 plus episodes a season? I
like
can
that.
get down with that.
they're pretty dope.
Yeah, it's that's cool. That's like a manageable number because like Naruto would go on forever. Some of them arcs, like that shit wouldn't stop for like a good 4-5 months. Which, I mean, would have been cool if so much of it wasn't filler. But
You basically got half the year to make the episodes and then release them on the other half.
yeah,
back and
that's a
forth.
nice little.
How does One Piece do it?
Yeah. How long has that been going?
Like
What?
he has like his breaks where it won't come up for like 2-3 weeks, but like
Yeah, but like 2-3 weeks is not like
it's
that's not
been
a break.
real consistent.
Yeah.
And it's getting better now. It's really getting real good. Oh man, I love it.
But how'd y'all feel about that first episode? That first episode of My Hero Academia.
It was filler, but it was entertainable filler, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, there was enough
mild
stuff.
filler.
Yeah, there was enough funny stuff in between.
Yeah.
The recap.
Yeah, it's been so long. I'm cool just seeing these niggas doing stuff.
Yeah.
For the beginning of the thing, I know it's about to ramp up. So
Yeah.
They
gave everybody some shine in that second. Like I mean, like still frame with the name on the screen in the court, which they do every time, but they gave that to everybody. It's like in case you forgot, this is what everybody can do real quick.
free your mind.
The jokes in it was what got me thinking like this is gonna be a good season because they were so smart. Having the invisible girl be the decoy, that part just got me a little bit. And then having and then the little boy acting like 9-year-olds act in anime, but nobody addresses how ridiculous that is. I don't intend to be friends with people who become heroes.
Right.
Like
Who made this child
intend.
this way?
what kind of child is this? Like, I don't know. That
Great
I'm
Jews
fucking
that are trying to climb over that wall.
Right.
So hilarious.
It was up there. It was up the wall so fast.
All my dreams have been just right across this wall, guys. I got sticky powers, guys.
I've been planning for this day. I'm alright with how. I don't want to say. I don't know, like, because it annoys me sometimes the anime, like how they'll just like throw titties in your face, like for no reason, like there's not even comedic relief behind it. It's just like, why are you doing this? It's only funny because of how extra it is. But that was funny, like
Food wars.
That should be
all
so
those
funny.
foodgasms. Like,
That should be so funny.
yeah, it's hilarious though because it's extra, like.
that season also started, and I have been loving that season as well. Like, I don't know if y'all haven't seen Food Wars, like, I recommend it.
Yeah, it's weird because it's just food, but it's still dope as hell just seeing niggas cook. And
Yeah. You can make an anime
about anything.
And it'll be lit.
Yeah, like American cartoons just don't have that freedom. Like, I don't know, like they just like they feel like, oh, this ain't gonna ring with nobody. Like, we just ain't gonna do it. Like, I wonder how many ideas there are out there that are just as wild and out the way as anime, and they just never. Because we saw something not too long ago. It was something about like how comic books and manga are much cheaper to produce, and thus all these shows can get written through manga, and then once they become popular they can become shows. Like, do American shows just become shows? Are they not comic strips before or anything? So yeah, so then there's no way of knowing. Nobody's gonna want to fund like putting a whole show together for a concept that they don't know if it's gonna work. So yeah, we're kind of stifled in that regard.
I mean, I guess there is that kind of most of them have to start out as manga, so like there has to be some kind of a base before they like start.
But it's the fact that they can start off because they have that avenue to go before. They're like, okay, this is too wild. Nobody's gonna understand this if I just try to pitch it as a show. I'm finna write a script so y'all can see like what I'm envisioning.
I mean, but they can also say we already have these people that are reading it, so might as well just make it a show.
Yeah.
I think y'all are.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. Yeah.
But no, with My Hero Academia, I read the manga and it gets so fucking lit. Like, so the fights
is it this?
It's this arc, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they're headed to some dope shit.
Okay.
So, but to talk about Persona 5 real quick.
Yeah.
It's hurting my feelings, but it's like I understand because they're trying to take 100+ hour game and put it into an anime, and it's like you can't do that. But they are just.
That's my only thing about when folks try to take something that comes from one medium and put it to another. You're not gonna get everything from the original. Like, that's what disappoints me sometimes when books are made into movies. It's what kind of disappoints me when some comic books are made into, animated series and stuff like that.
Last Airbender.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on that.
We bring up Last Airbender all the time. We're not going to talk about it. I refuse to talk about the Last Airbender.
It must not be named.
Just study the pacing on that. The pacing on the first episode of Persona 5, it was not good.
Yeah. It's just the problem is none of this stuff makes sense. Like, you have to make sure that people understand what the fuck is going on, because it's not something you can understand just.
Yeah, like, because there was stuff in the second episode that I was just like, I didn't know that this was an option. Like, I don't understand how this world works enough to.
Yeah. Then it's like, some of the action scenes.
Oh yeah, those
are not action scenes.
That fight scene after Ryuji unlocked his persona was so fucking funny because it's just real slow, real not, and then the all-out attack.
That was really what made me mad. I wasn't even that. I was okay with it. I was like, okay, they decided to animate this in the style of the game. Like, this looks exactly like the game. cool, it's a stylistic choice. And then when they did the group attack, I was just like, no, that's just lazy. Like, what the hell did they just do? Like,
because the thing about it is, in the game, every time you do the group attack, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me every time they do the group attack in the series, that's all we're gonna get?
yeah, like I can't.
I hope the battles get more lengthy as the story goes on. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully it won't be like that all the time.
And even if it's turn based, it's got to be faster than that. Like,
And it's funny because they're trying to do it correctly because the attack that they were using or the weaknesses of the different shadows that they were fighting, and I noticed all of that, but like I was watching, I was like, I don't care. Good job, you got the type things right, but this shit does not look good.
yeah.
But,
And I mean, that's something that unless you know, you don't know. So it's like people are just looking at it like this is a poorly animated fight. Like it's not entertaining.
On the flip side, I do not need them to become like Yu-Gi-Oh, where this shit just becomes so complicated to the point where it's not even a game anymore.
You can find a way to explain complicated concepts though. Like there are plenty of anime that do it. I don't know. They just gotta not skip over stuff. They gotta spend a little time putting in some good exposition. Like
Yeah. They try to skip.
I don't feel that attached to what's his name, Joker.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't feel that attached to Joker yet.
that might not ever happen because
Yeah.
he's supposed to mimic.
A blank slate
Yeah.
of the person playing the game, but
It,
I don't know how that translates to
Yeah.
anime.
But the thing is, in the fourth Persona anime, it's the same situation because it's based on a blank slate character. But they still gave him some personality, like. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully, he gets more fleshed out.
soundtrack is still good though.
Yeah,
Hey,
they did original music, and I fuck with it.
Also, that stuff that's not in the game.
Some of it, like the.
I know some of it has to be because I had heard it before. And I was like, I wouldn't know this music unless.
Yeah, but the ones you didn't recognize aren't from it. They're new.
Okay.
But it bothered me certain when they would use tracks from the game, they would always just come in like, okay, I guess you should use that there. Like it seemed too right on the nose. It was. I don't know how to describe it.
No, it's just like having played the game. It's like you know what situations you hear the music in the game, and when they do it in the show, it's not the exact same situation, but it's
a
like,
similar one.
Yeah, it's
So it's
similar
like,
enough that
yeah.
it's like okay, I guess use it there.
You could have did something else there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, speaking of soundtracks, the soundtrack to the entire Black existence known as Damn, Kendrick Lamar just recently received the Pulitzer Prize for
He got him a whole
Damn.
bunch. Yeah.
Bro, that is dope.
And you know who mad about it?
White people.
White people.
Oh wow, that was just right off the top. I was just entirely just.
How did you guess?
It
was outrage.
But like all the years beforehand, like they've just gone to like symphonies or operas
classical
and
music.
stuff like that. This is like the first year where they started to consider the more urban music, and it was like, okay, we should consider urban music. I'm saying, okay, maybe we should consider Kendrick. It's like, okay, well he gets it.
Wow. I mean, and shoot, out of any album, like for the Grammys, it was a toss-up because that's just music in general. But if we're talking about a think piece and like writing about, I don't know, relevant topics and thinking of a philosophical way to express it, there's no album that outdid them in that regard. Like,
I like the Pimp Butterfly better, but
yeah, but
It just had more of the type of music that I like integrated. So
I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly would have been better for this prize even, but I don't know, maybe it's just because it was more recent.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That
Like when I pulled up the list of Pulitzer Prize winners each year for music. This year, damn, Kendrick Lamar. Last year, Angel's Bone by Du Yun.
which was an opera.
Right. 2016, In for a Penny, In for a Pound. Another opera piece. Anthracite Fields in 2015. Like, this is definitely like way outside of the norm as far as Pulitzer prizes.
It's like it's the first year they started doing this. So
Like, so not even like jazz music or.
I don't know about that.
I see
That's
violin
crazy.
concertos.
Yeah, I mean, he's the only one who can break the mold right now. Like him and Janelle Monáe. They're the only two. Who else is out here making people think? And J. Cole, but J. Cole's too low key. I've seen on.
We'll see with that album.
Yeah.
Because
But yeah.
what was that album before it?
2014. No.
For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
I like that album.
Yeah, but it was really mellow.
It's
it was
like
to the
a-
point when.
For me, it was like a one-time listen. Like,
Honestly,
pick
it
a
was.
couple songs to add to my playlist.
Yeah, it was like a couple songs. I listened to Folk Clothes. a bunch of
Yeah,
times.
it wasn't a full album. Yeah, I do like a nice bit of the songs off of it, but it didn't hit me the same way Forest
2014.
Hills
Yeah.
or Born Sinner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or even well, no. That's on par with
Off the Bench. Definitely.
I can't remember the name. But
Sideline
Sideline Story.
Sideline Story. It's gonna say off the bench.
No, I'm thinking about my homeboy mixtape.
Okay.
Shout out to John Dash.
Get off the bench on these niggas.
I just want to know. This is the first time I've seen J. Cole even mention doing a feature on his albums in a while. Since what was that? Was that Born Sinner the last time he had
no, Born Center was definitely part of the Platinum with No Features hype.
My bad. What was the one before that?
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that had Missy Elliott on it.
I don't think he did the no features until 2014.
That was when that
That
started,
was-
and then the other one was For Your Eyes Only. It was just
Yeah.
those two.
I think so.
Okay. Born Center did have features. Yeah. Okay. I'm tripping.
And with this one, it's I don't even know who this person is. It's somebody called Kill Edward, and he's on 2 songs.
Who is this mystery man that has broken the no features craze that J. Cole fans so yell to the heavens every time his name is brought up?
Platinum, no features.
This Platinum no features. I'm looking forward to this album though. Like, I mean, you can't not be looking forward to a J. Cole album, even if like the last one was less playlist worthy as some of his other ones. It's just like it's J. Cole. He's gonna make good music. He gonna say some stuff.
He's like rap, black, woke Jesus.
Somebody say he's a Tim Duncan of rap. Like he's just in the game, just dropping heat, and ain't nobody really noticing. It's like everybody know he lit, but like everybody just kind of just leave him alone.
Just walking around with free grown hair on a bicycle. I've retracted all these earthly pleasures.
I like the fact that regardless, he does what he wants to do.
Yeah.
You know, like this man, he'll go off, produce some music. He'll go and host free tours. He'll host tours for $1.
Yeah, he just did a show in which he told fans to come through. I guess in New York, and he was just like, come through. Like he told them at like 4 o'clock or around 4:15, and the show was at 6. So it was really like if you're in the area right now, come on down and hear this new album that's about to drop Friday. I think that's what he did, but who knows what music he played there. But I know the poster said no phones, no recording devices, a bunch of other restrictions and stuff too. Yeah. So it was probably like the first look.
You know,
like a pre-screening.
Was in that mug.
Real quick with the titty pocket. Put it in there and press record.
Man, speaking of folks that just do whatever the hell they want to do 24/7, let's talk about Coachella this year.
Yeah.
Like,
because Beyonce most certainly is known for her fan base following behind every footstep she does, and they're not going to criticize her for any of it.
All right.
And I mean,
you got the stick right now. You aiming at the bee's hive. I see you. I see you wide enough.
No, I have no quarrels with Beyonce though. Like you can't really say anything about Beyonce. That's why she has that rabid fan base. It's like, what you gonna say?
Unless you want a gaggle of women and more just ready to cuss you out.
But even still, like, I can't think of a bad Beyonce song. I can think of Beyonce songs I won't listen to because I don't know, they just not my style. But like, I can't think of a song that was just like, man, Beyonce sound like what the like. You ain't never gonna see her go out on stage and pull Mariah Carey. Y'all fans can come back for us too. I don't care. Y'all know Mariah ain't been doing nothing, but this ain't what this is about.
Yes, please refrain from calling us monkeys.
Y'all know she half black. We never addressed this.
Like, Mariah Carey is also half black. That means if you're calling us monkey, that means she's also half monkey, please.
That is all beside the point. Her Coachella performance, which we cannot see because we don't watch Coachella, and
like it seems everyone's just posting those couple of clips, and yet everyone's talking about it.
Yeah,
It's like
she just
clips.
popped off of a couple of social media clips, like, which I mean showed her performing with relevant stuff. I guess. I mean, yeah, she was out there with HBCUs. Shout out to Cold Steel. People who know us will know how that was hard to get out.
Made me cry.
And she referenced Greek life.
Yeah.
And Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah, she brought up Destiny's Child. I forgot about that. With Michelle on her back twerk.
Her spine almost came out her back, bro. Golly.
Yes, people and I go, who noticed that? Who was sitting there looking at this fucking
Everybody. Y'all know full well when she went on stage, everybody's looking like, how's Michelle? She never gets any love.
She's a living meme at this point.
Yeah, and it's not even in the Drake type of way. It's just like
She's a living black meme.
Yeah,
She's
no.
the
Drake
Jar Jar Binks of Destiny's Child.
Whoa, I wouldn't say that.
I said
That's a defense on it.
I don't know. I guess some people like Jar Jar.
that's what I'm saying. It's not like I don't like her. It's just she's prone to screw up.
A lot of people hate Jar Jar.
Like Michelle, people like Michelle. It's all poor Michelle.
Yeah. It wasn't all poor Jar Jar. It was like, get this nigga out of my Star Wars.
Who is this nigga in my Star Wars movie?
Anyway.
I don't know. I like Jar Jar.
I didn't mind Jar Jar, but
I don't know. I didn't.
But I'm in Star Wars, so
Man, y'all sleep.
I don't think I saw the first one until after hearing about everyone hating Jar Jar, and so all I could see was like, yeah, this nigga's annoying. I never had a unbiased opinion about him.
Like, it was goofy. Like, I can see as an adult seeing him and being like, I'm not with this. I'm not with this. After seeing
maybe if I was older.
Empire Strikes Back,
I
we
saw
can't
it when
go
it
back
came
to
out.
this.
Yeah. I mean, they all unrelated to Beyonce and her bringing out Destiny's Child, cool. Her bringing out HBCU bands and bringing a light to that, cool. Yeah. Are we gonna do this? How do y'all feel about her depiction of Greek life, or just not even her depiction of it, because they went out there and did the step dancing, but.
I mean, other than the shield with the Greek letters on it that are incorrect.
Yeah.
Like other than that,
It was such a split on social media about her and these Greek letters. Like, there are the Greek people who are mad because Greek people stay mad. And there are the people who are not attached to Greek life and are just like, it's for show, like, whatever. And then there are some Greek people who are just like, it's for show. Because it is. I mean, it's just funny. Like,
yeah, that's where I stand. It's like, okay, you could have did a little more research, but you also have to understand that if you spell it correctly, it's gonna look stupid. Yeah. So there's an aesthetic portion to it.
It's going to look stupid to people who don't know the Greek alphabet, but I mean, it's accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
It might teach niggas to actually look up the letters.
Yeah. I mean, for it to be Beyonce, it's just like people are not going to. People were less likely probably to just talk stuff about Beyonce if she had done it right. Like,
That's true.
yeah, now like people are going to be like, okay, whatever, it's Beyonce, but like people would not have said anything if she done it right. So,
I wonder, folks who go around wearing this shield, does that make them paper because they don't know the actual spelling? So if folks went and got this same shield with the right spelling, would that make them made?
that would make them part of a different organization. But yeah, shout out to Beyonce for bringing another light to black culture. This she's been doing since formation, pretty much. That was when the white people lost their Beyonce.
I think there were sayings that her mother was afraid that the show was too black.
This one, the Coachella show?
Yeah, the Coachella show was too black.
Clearly she didn't care.
It worked.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, until now, I've never paid that much attention to the Coachella show like that. Because as I look up all the folks that will performed at it, it's 3 days long, first of all.
Yeah.
And just this lineup, the first day had the weekend headline. You had SZA, St. Vincent, Vince Staples, Daniel Caesar, Cali Uchis, all these folks like for this whole weekend of straight music.
Yeah, Coachella's the shit.
Yeah,
if you have
money, and I don't know,
want to chill in the damn tent or something like that. Like
I'd rather go to iHeartRadio. I've always wanted to go to iHeartRadio concert. Like I don't know, Coachella to me is like there are gonna be more people I want to see at iHeartRadio.
I want to go to Summer Jam.
I don't want to go to Summer Jam. Yeah,
Summer Jam, but Coachella, and I want to go to South by Southwest.
Yeah.
I don't even think I know what kind of lineup they have in South by Southwest.
Everybody, just everybody's gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's gonna be there. Everybody's gonna be there. We're primarily more underground. Well, yeah, more underground people, but people.
And Coachella is like the whitest version of all of the big. Everybody's a headliner.
I guess all the people that the white people have heard about.
Taylor Swift not on this headline. She not anywhere on there.
All the black people that the white people have heard about.
Wow, she's too busy making that Earth, Wind & Fire cover to perform Coachella.
After speaking about the most black performance,
if y'all ain't heard it,
the most white performance.
Taylor Swift got her a solid Donkey of the Day. She got a solidified position as Donkey of the Day for just roll the clip. Just play like 10 seconds. That's all I could bear.
All of this woman.
Just all of the soul of this song and just...
Yeah,
y'all
remember that song episode with the juicer where he was just like squeezing, just the soul just leaving the fucking.
And hands you the crushed rind of the beauty of that song.
I knew it was bad when I heard banjos.
That's where it started. That's where it started.
It's like, oh no.
Don't bring banjos into EWF.
Oh my god.
No, I think you could because they're that talented.
This is true. This is not the song.
Yeah, no, not as the lead. They could do it. Like,
not as the lead instrument in this song. You take a song where folks are supposed to be coming down the Soul Train line and you bring in
Maurice White is turning over in his grave.
You see,
oh my God.
Philip Bailey collecting that check.
I want to know where all of her black friends were when she recorded this.
No. This is the declaration. This was Taylor Swift saying, "I don't have any black friends." This was her way of saying that. Like she has no consultants. She don't even have I don't know. Whoever is the person who pre-screens stuff before it gets let out into the public. Ain't none of them black. Not on her team. Which, I mean, September has the greatest bass line of all time. It's like it was just nowhere to be found. You couldn't even put a bass line in.
And you took out the horns.
Everything that made that song great.
I'm sure she's somewhere not caring about how she finished that song.
And she wasn't even singing as hard as fucking Philip Bailey.
Yeah, Philip Bailey.
Yeah.
There was no hype in this.
No hype.
No, she hit him with the airy, You got it, Taylor Swift. Go ahead and keep growing it.
Man, this is like a just hot mayonnaise sandwich.
But it's
Justin Bieber, After the Love Is Gone, coming up.
Justin Timberlake fantasy.
Miley Cyrus, Boogie Wonderland.
I wonder if Justin Timberlake could do fantasy.
Good. I don't know. He has enough.
Yeah, like he can supply.
Yeah, I was about to say Justin Timberlake might actually be able to do
He's
fantasy.
the king of background vocals.
Yeah, and that was what fantasy was. It was pretty much like everybody singing at once. But yeah, in more music news, Nicki Minaj, she dropped a couple of songs not too long ago, and it just sent us down a tangent of listening to all of Nicki Minaj's discography in little snippets because we can't do that. That's I don't think we can sit through that. But yeah, we realize she has phases, and I wonder just what phase this is now that she's going into because Chun Li and Barbie Tings are both I don't know, somewhere in between like her old and newer stuff.
Yeah, she's trying to come back hard for the streets.
Yeah, but I don't know. She still has her old habits because I liked Chun Li. I enjoyed Chun Li until that ending part.
Yeah, like
till the end where she just decided I'm gonna fuck this song up.
Insane.
Yeah, like, I think we noticed like every time she sings, it's pretty much where the song gets ruined. Like her whole entire career. I mean, she be having some verses. Like I kind of pulled back a little bit what I said about Nicki Minaj not having no bars in like the last 5 years, because that's not true.
Yeah, she
but
got bars, but
When has singing ever worked for her? Ever.
the singing, yeah, it just comes off annoying. And then like
her choruses they need work.
yeah, that too. Like her choruses are not ever really catchy. I mean, sometimes they're catchy, but like she makes them not by singing them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, especially when she sings. Like
yeah, and I mean, she has like 3 subject matter. It's like it's either flexing, people hating on her, or my heart got broken. Or I'm breaking niggas' hearts. That's 4. Okay, I give her 4. But the last two are like kind of the same thing. So
shade that's done.
I don't know. I guess that's more things than some people talk about. Some people just flex for their entire career and just leave it
What
at
y'all
that.
think about Barbie Tings? The tingles.
I didn't like this.
Yeah.
She had bars. It was bars, but I didn't like the chorus.
I didn't like the song.
I mean, the chorus is the chorus that would assemble all the black women in the club to my pussy tastes good. Bow, bow, bow.
I don't know. Yeah.
While looking at all the ain't shit niggas staring them in the eye.
I think I did.
Just dance with me.
No, I didn't like the beat. I think that's what it was. I didn't like the beat, and that just made me not like the entire song.
I think during the chorus was the only time that I liked the beat, and it changed up so much that it was just like,
Yeah, but I still didn't like that one.
She didn't reference Barbie Tings until like
the end of the song.
Yeah, that wasn't a song for me.
Has she said, or have y'all heard whether or not this is the singles for a new album or a new project or something?
Yeah, I think she's coming out with a project soon.
Well, we'll see where that goes. I can't tell from these 2 singles, so
I kind of can't.
I'm hoping I can. That's what it is. But
Don't know.
I could deal with some more Chun Li. Like, that beat was cool. Once I got over that original sound effect sounding like a fart, and then she had the video was her with the Snapchat type thing, and she kept on showing it her ass like when that sound effect would pop up. So I was just like, "Are you farting into the camera?" Like, I don't know. Like, it was weird. I was like, that sound effect sounds weird. But
all I know is that she ruined the song by singing it in the end, which means she has not learned.
But it don't sound as pop as some
no
of her
progress
own
has
stuff.
been made as far as her artistry. Somebody needs to. Okay, stop singing.
Somebody needs to pull her and Logic and just sit them down and look, you guys.
Stop.
We just need a Frank Ocean
Right,
intervention.
I know Drake inspired both. You guys cannot do it.
Drake is a living meme, okay? He can do whatever he wants. You all will get roasted. They are waiting on y'all at the door. But yeah, that's about everything that happened this week. Yeah, well, I'm interested to see where all of this is gonna go because it's like the start to a bunch of left.
A bunch of whatever.
That's the only way I can describe it.
I just need for Nicki Minaj to not start any more beef with anybody. I need her to not talk about Meek Mill.
I think everybody's done with Meek Mill. Everybody should be done, except for Philly.
I mean, yeah. Like,
Didn't he get released? Or
did he get released? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I think that happened recently.
This man
Hey,
staying in
free Meek Mill if he ain't already free, because that's some bull stuff.
Yeah. I meant like artists are done talking shit about Meek Mill. Like, what's the point? This man has learned his lesson. He has to.
Unless he comes straight out with a new album, talk about fuck Drake.
If you come out of this and go right back into the same stuff, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
career suicide.
yeah, like what? Nobody's gonna listen to
Round
him.
2. Let's get it. I've been in the pen right now.
I did not concede.
All right, everybody, that's enough for this week. Yeah, let us know what y'all think about everything we talked about. Let us know what the next cover y'all want Taylor Swift to do. Do y'all want her to cover Fantasy or
What white cover of a Earth, Wind, and Fire song do you want to hear?
Yeah, well, what have you been waiting on? You've been waiting on Demi Lovato to do.
Adam Levine doing Reasons.
No, all of them.
That nigga will be in the stratosphere singing.
Let us know what the next rap album is that should get a Pulitzer Prize. Y'all think J. Cole about to drop a think piece on this Friday? Actually, tonight. It'll be out by the time y'all see this.
And remember, you can shuck, you can jive.
We tell you this every time.
But you can never shuck and jive.
At the same time? What's wrong with you?
Don't do both.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell, baby.
Ring that bell. You can ring our nuts.
Oh, gee, no.
And we're done.